for?
Literally as many as they can find.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of them.
If we can quell this threat, then we can start taking back like significant portions of the city. So
all right,
it's #1 priority.
Then we're gonna move.
Probably we'd follow them, right? I'm assuming.
We're moving back down to Ulhime. Yeah, you'll keep a watch on them. Ulhime.
Yes.
To you. You continue to move through the city, unnoticed by all immediate threats. What do? Do you continue running to the temple?
Is the vampire child still in my...
Still leaping from rooftop to rooftop, clearing large gaps with every stride.
So as of right now, they're like, from my token, I'm like a house or two away. They're still in that vicinity.
Yeah. You are going to get further than everybody else in this round. It's effectively going to allow you the double move. So at your turn, now you will be able to make it the double pie slice. Okay.
Okay.
You and the undead child, the vampire child, you both are moving. You are unnoticed, courtesy of your hide from undead. You notice the child break way to the top of the Temple of Cort. They descend into the building from a window. Do you charge inside immediately?
Yes.
When you descend inside, all that's there, 3 men and Hronlert.
How do they look?
They look fine. You see, they seem to be committing to some kind of ritual, a divine ritual around the podium. And you noticed, when you entered in, there was a shake, a shimmer of pain in your body. Your left arm,
the right side, yeah.
your right arm, does not like this threat.
It's gonna deal with that threat.
It begins to drip this malignant black ooze as it pustules and seethes to the open floor. Hronlert sees you. Do you say anything? Do you do anything?
Seeing as the child still is unaware of my presence, and I'm assuming it knows of these guys, I'm gonna put my finger to my lips, and then I'm gonna point to the window, or like the window direction from where the vampire child came in, and I'll just say, like, I'll just do this one, and then I'm gonna go up.
Hronlert's eyes turn and they avert to the window, and the child is immediately visible. But that's going to be your turn. You'll have to deal with what happens next. On the end of your round, Innie's actions finally pull through. His attempt at breaking through to Sasha, she finally takes action. A dragon rises, a colossal red-winged monstrosity. Bleats wings as it moves upward from town, drawing the ire and attention of everyone and everything. The men from the camps, the goblins, the heroes. The sound of its wings deafen the flames, the combustion around. And as it begins to bat its wings several times, its head rears back and it takes a diving swoop, flying southeast of the city. A gout of flame erupts from its mouth as it peppers various alleys and buildings, taking out various threats. You cannot see what it's done, at least from your current foray, but it seems to take a sidelong swing and do it once over again. This is this round. I'm drawing in the pie slices, occupying the spaces that have been cleared, occupying the spaces that have been falling. Okay. So, those are cleared. Now we have this falling. This is falling. Heavy casualties all around. Yikers. Okay. This is going to be cleared. And this will be cleared. Okay. Next round. Your men will finally return to the northern half. They come in a force of the original 10 plus 30 more. This is what they feel they can break away with. In order for you to stay on top of them, you will have to move closer to the next road. From here, it looks like it is Magma Avenue. It's the North Street of Middle Pole Street, correct?
Magma Avenue is the North Street of Middle Pole.
Correct. So, Cort, I'm gonna move you to keep the follow. Perfect.
Yep.
The men finally break way, and the 40 join your ranks. The goblins intermittently parse off, and they seem to be taking out civilians or guards that are breaking their way through. The individual troops of men that were making their rounds fall quickly. They don't even stand a chance, and they likely only take out 1 to 2 threats before they fall. Bear in mind, as a mechanic, additionally so, any vampiric threat gains ability for each successful round that it clears an area. They're feeding, they're sating their hunger, and their abilities are increasing. Now, Rahk, Cort,
Yep.
with your 40 men, you offer 20, 15, 10, 10, 10, 10. So it's going to be 35, 45, 55, 65, 75% chance against their threat of 80 goblins, the vampire, the 3 women, and the dire bear. They'll have a circumstantial bonus. So 25, 15, 15, 15, 15, 40. And for 3 rungs in the chase, I'm going to give them 20. So 25, 40, 45. That's 95. Wait, really? It's 25, 15, it's 40, 45. So 95, 135, 155. They have a 155% chance of success. I did my math wrong last time. Now I'm actually doing it on paper. 0, 9, 8. Your chances of success has diminished. Oh, thank you. So then it's 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, it's not much different. Your chances of success are 40. You lost 5%.
Nice.
Okay, well, not a whole lot of options, so.
40%.
Call for even more men.
So,
Yeah. You want me to call this one, or you want to call it?
I'll call it, I guess. What's the percentage at again?
40% chance of success.
So that's what, like 20 to 60?
21 to 60, yeah.
Yeah, 21 to 60 then.
Okay. 76.
That was for one that we didn't want, right? Or was it one that we wanted?
You
That was
wanted.
one that we wanted.
You wanted that. I need a 50% range from Rahk.
Okay.
Even or odd in your favor.
It's go odd.
It's even.
Fuck.
I need a 10% range from each of you. They have to be different.
You want to go high? I'll go low.
That works. I'll go 91 to 100.
0, 10. Or 1, 10.
Okay, here we go. All right. Substantial loss.
Yay. Her favorite.
You do not beat the Mini-Men.
Oh, boy.
They do not beat and best you. Thank you so much, Fody, for the resub. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. I miss you, man. Your substantial loss. Both of you will lose 20% health. You will also lose 75% of your men.
Just to be clear, is that 20% off our max health or our current health?
That's going to be 20% off of your max.
Okay.
So your force is now the both of you versus Dire Bear, the 3 women, the child, and a threat of 10. The Dire Bear has taken damage. The women seem to be entirely unscathed. And the child is manipulating the flow of combat. Will saves, please. From Rahk and Cort.
It's fucking around her face again. Then stop asking me for the worst will.
Rahk! You were able to break!
Oh.
You finally are capable of seeing it. These are not women at all. They're hags. They are green hags. And they look completely identical. If this were Klaus, Klaus would have known who this was.
Yep.
These are 3 hags that Klaus dealt with inside of Vaprak's voice when chasing down Nab the Tauren.
I remember.
So the force is lost in this round.
Everything.
This is 30. They lost 70. They also
That's
lost.
good. They don't have a lot of goblins now, so that's cool.
So
We can take on 3 hags, a dire bear, and a god devil child, and 10 goblins, right?
you can try.
It depends. Have you got a signal flare for that dragon? You know, just do an attack on Titan style, hit a smoke signal in the air.
Oh, dude, I found this Roman candle in my backpack. Straight up.
Good news. You guys have, together with the effects of the with the dragon, you guys have slain 550 goblins. That's great news.
There's still more, though.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Oh, there's still more. There's definitely still more.
Yeah, that we can be
Yeah, I
happy
mean,
that,
that would
we killed a bunch
actually
of them.
mean
There's still
something
more of
if
them.
we knew how many there were.
You're right. You're right.
When do we get the news chopper overhead to tell
Oh
us
my
like
god!
numbers and stuff?
Where's Frank West? You know he's been in wars. He can report this.
You actually have the news chopper, but it's
Covered
dropping
wars,
it's dropping napalm on at least a quarter of the city.
Good.
That's News Team 6, also known as Mr. Sasha.
Now, hopefully we're going ahead and getting XP for all these kills.
Yeah,
Is Fortunate
sure.
Son playing somewhere out of Sasha?
Some folks are born made to raise a flag. They don't even care, man.
That red, white, blue.
That's right. Okay. Jacob,
Hey!
your force with the Blue Duke. How many men do you have left?
After losing the 5, I would have 10 men left. It's me, the Duke, and 10 men.
Okay. You're approaching the
And-
next force.
Well, how close are we to where we think a force might be to assist?
Oh, you're following the sound, and it's... with every step, it sounds much closer.
So we hear friendlies up ahead.
Oh yeah, you definitely hear friendlies. The friendlies are the peasants that are defending themselves with gardening tools and chairs.
Okay, well, as I said earlier, we're trying to make it towards some of these established groups of guards.
Okay.
Yeah, so, moving ahead, I'd imagine that we're at about here.
You must have missed that point when I said that your established groups of guards, the waves of 5, were taken out quickly.
Yeah, must have. Because you did say that there were groups,
Yeah.
you know, like at the mayor's house and so forth.
Sure, but you guys haven't quite made it there just yet. When you arrive there, then you'll be able to see their forces are a little different, because the mayor is a little different.
Tarrasque.
He's not a Tarrasque.
Not a Tarrasque.
We're not going to go ahead and spoil that any further than we already have.
Sure.
But, yeah, pushing on ahead.
That's just asking for a peasant rebellion, you're not wrong. Alright, so you move with your remaining forces of yourself and the Blue Duke. The force is 80. You have 80 goblins that are descending here. Your force is 15, 15, and 10. You have a 40% chance of success rate.
Yay! Let's go 41 to 80.
Okay, he's going for it. You got it! You got it again. Very good, very good. You will lose 5 men. But your forces continue. 5 men lost.
Yeah, I'm hoping that at this stronghold here is where we're going to find some men. So, I mean, that's the hope. That's the rush.
Okay. Lose 10% of your health, max.
Okay.
Ulhime.
Yo.
It's your round. When it comes to you, inside of the church, the Temple of Holy Might, Hronler's eyes cast gaze up at the window where you've been pointing now. And as you're focusing on him and then back to the window, the child leaps down and in a fit of surprise takes shelter behind Hronler. Ulhime, what do you do?
Let's see. As that happens,
Speak up for me.
I'll
Move your mic a little closer to your face, please.
as that happens, I'll look to him.
Okay.
That's a child of evil. An unborn. It's one of the vampires attacking the city. Move.
Hronler casts his arms up in defense around the child, almost like he's broadening his shoulders. And he says to you, "This is my daughter, and you will lay no hands upon her."
Ulhime will take a few steps forward, and he'll be like 25 feet within him.
Say it again?
Ulhime's gonna be 25 feet from Rondler.
Okay, alright.
And he puts up his gauntlet and goes, "Look at your child now." And he casts channel positive energy to deal damage to undead.
Okay. Make a will save, Ronald. Very good. You take half of your own damage. The moment that you release this bolt of energy, this divine swelling across the room, your arm, the negative arm, shudders under the pain. This is your right arm, correct?
Yes, the right arm, the skeleton.
It continues to seep. As you do this, I don't think I'm even going to give it an opportunity to make a will save here. It's just going to take the flat 23. She lets out this cacophonous scream, this roar of pain, which is somewhere dual-toned. Tronler grows wild with fury, and as you release this, I need you to make another will save.
Okay. 25 if it's a spell or spell-like ability.
All right. Do you have additional spell resistance?
Outside of the +2, if it's one of those types of abilities, no.
Okay. You are going to succeed. You make your save. He commits to a prayer which pulls down upon you almost an aura of light around you as it tries to draw in around you. You almost feel like the wind before you is suppressing down to your lungs. It's a whole person. But you're able to snap free of it with your right arm just seems to break free of this threat. Your darkened, miasmatic arm just drops this aura around you. And he's startled. He turns, grabbing his daughter, and he starts to run out of the rear side of the building.
Oh, that motherfucker knows.
That's gonna be a round.
Well, one thing you have to ask yourself, is it really his daughter? It's possible. It might not just be a compulsion, that might legit be his daughter.
Yeah.
Okay. That was the full round. Drawing forth the swelling. We've got mass casualties. In retreat. I can already tell what the final bout of combat is going to be like here.
Painful and filled with lots of our own blood.
Mostly yours.
I hope not mine.
Okay.
Well, three hags, a dire bear, and a vampire child. I'm pretty sure you're about to be at the middle of things.
But I can stand behind Rahk.
In the next round, the dragon sweeps again, cutting a swath. Flame decorates the nearest inner southern part of the city, just laying waste. You don't necessarily know if this is doing anything to the citizens of the city, but fire cleanses, as each of you have seen. The threat continues to persist. We're gonna go back north. You hold the threat in one place. It is you two plus 10. Or was it 15?
10 men.
It was 10 men. So you two, 10 men against the undead dire Kodiak. The three hag sisters that you can see that Cort cannot. And now two more children vampires join the fray.
That's an extra 20%. I don't like that.
Do you commit to the fight? Or do you flee?
They lost a significant chunk because of the whole losing 70 goblins, right?
Yes, they did. They lost,
Yeah.
Let's see, it was gonna be 5. Yeah, they only have a 10% bonus now. Or excuse me, 5% bonus.
Yeah, I mean, before I initiate any further combat with these evil creatures, I'm gonna turn to Cort and let him know that the women aren't what they appear to be. Trying to think of how best to phrase that, but in a moment it'd probably just be something like...
If you're gonna say just like that, Cort's gonna just kind of look at them and kind of look at them closer.
I mean, realistically, because I'm in a rage, it's gonna sound a little bit more like, "Old women, magical, kill."
Sure. Cort, how do you respond to this?
I understand that. Kill the old women. Got it. Don't take that out of context.
The sad part is he doesn't know. He doesn't see any old women. He's just like.
Well, I'd imagine he's talking about the adult women compared to the small children and the shit-eating vampire goblins.
Good lord, if that's what he considers old.
Well, not even old in comparative sake.
So you continue to fight, correct?
Yeah.
So it's going to be 25, 10,
Can't go by that.
10. That's just a flat 60. So it's at 85. They have a 90% chance of success. And how do you oppose in this case? You add
25, 15, 10. Right?
So it's going to be 20 and 15, so 35, and then the 10, so it's 45. So they have the upper bonus here, so that they're going to get the more chances of success at this point, and what you're going to do is detract away from that. So your 45% offers them a 55% chance of success as opposed to the 70 that they had previously, or 80, or whatever it was. So 45% range that you want.
This is your one, Will.
Let's go 51 to 95.
Okay.
Shit.
10. Tremendous damage. Significant loss. 50% range, Cort.
It's even or odd, right? Or are we doing actual range for it?
Even or odd in your favor.
Even.
It's odd. 10% range. Both of you.
Kat, what do you think? Oh, he says I'll go high, you go low.
Okay. 1 to 10, I guess.
91 to 100. 1 to 10 and 91 to 100. You're good.
Woo.
You are good this time.
Good.
However-
good's a relative term.
Another 20%.
Your men are dead.
Oh.
It's just you two.
Oh boy.
Each of you lose 20% off of your max health.
Oh boy.
Cort, roll 3d4. This is the tremendous loss. Cort, take 8 strength drain.
No. I don't like that. Make it stop.
Your combat abilities weaken. They are hampered severely as the 3 women circle you. You seem to try to be cutting through the swaths of the children and whatever happens to be around you, and then you feel the hands lay down upon you. And that's when you feel your strength drain from your body. You feel this veracity inside of you that you were using, guiding your body forward, now drops to this slendered, hallowed point. You're weaker. You struggle to keep the armor that is donned on your body even upright. The sword is so much heavier than you originally thought. Rahk continues to stomach on. Rahk, I'll need a will save from you.
Okay. I would also, assuming this will save will not determine the fate of whether I can actually do what I want to or not, I would like to use my, what's it called? Renewed Vigor, Rage Power, which is heal 3d8 plus 8 is a standard action once per day during Rage.
Okay, we'll treat that as you gaining 20% of your health back.
Okay, so negate that last one. Or, yeah.
You managed to resist the Dominate. You are without men. Cort's forces are weakened. He will be functioning as a plus 10 bonus moving forward. So together, the two of you will operate as a plus 30. You have no men. You know that your chances of success are dwindling. You cut through the goblin forces here. There are no more. You manage to cut down one of the children, which immediately draws the ire of the bear. And it barrels down atop you, Rahk, giving you the fiercest brunt end of its attack. The dragon is no more. She's left the battlefield. She's bored. She no longer offers aid to anyone else, and it's just that. She descends back down into town, and as her form begins to shrink, she re-enters the Shining Tome. A new ally joins Jakob. A figure of which you were not expecting to see, Jakob.
It's Kiana.
It's not Kiana.
Oh,
Damn.
that would have been so great.
It's Dugobras.
Nice.
Okay.
Fire, bro!
The good news is he's already infected with vampirism, so he can't be infected any further.
The other good news is he's dying in like 3 days, so
Yeah, you know, warrior's death.
yeah, he's got it.
Or like expired milk, you know, you gotta use it.
Jakob. Given your forces are taking tremendous losses, Dugobras is a force of which you are not expecting. He will operate on the same positive bonus as the bear. Because his blood is flame, he gets a plus 25 to your success rate in combat. Jakob, you continue to move forward through the next swath.
Indeed.
You, the Blue Duke.
We're still here heading for the mayor's.
Dugobras, yes, you are moving to the mayor's. The mayor exits his fortress to seek the problems on the fourth front. He will offer you a 30% chance of success. He commands his men to stay inside. It's just you, Dugobras, the injured Blue Duke, and the mayor.
And my 10 men.
Your 10 men guard the castle.
Oh, they now guard the castle. Okay.
They move to the castle.
That works.
As much as they listen to you, the mayor's got lots of pull in this town. Who would have knew, being the mayor?
Well, I mean, come on. I'm a new face in town. They don't know me.
So it's going to be 30 from mayor, 25 from Dugobras, 15 from Blue Duke, and 15 from you. It's going to be
Awesome.
30, 25, 15, 15, so 60, 85 versus their force. It's a similar force, but you're actually going to have a higher chance of success due to the sheer capacity of the abilities of the people you're fighting with. It's literally 4 men versus 80 vampiric goblins.
We got this shit.
To be fair, it's not quite 4 men. It's a fire giant. It is a beholder taking the form of a human male. It is a sylph that has the spells of a Feywild's sorceress. And an ogre mage. That's a fucking... That is a
18.
force.
Dun, 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 dun,
That's a
dun,
force
dun,
right there.
dun.
I'm going to give you a 70% chance of success. And there's our first luck reroll. Fish food is on it.
Yes!
Less.
Jakob,
70%?
70% chance of success.
20 to 80. Or
That's a
20 to
number.
90, right?
There you go. 2190. Anything that's not 21 to 90 is failure. And you suffer terrible losses. Unfortunately, if you fail, there are no additional men to go through.
Yep, this is gonna be bad.
Oh!
Reroll!
Yeah, you did just get one.
He's gonna do it!
Yep, same span. Let's just do a reroll on that one.
Okay,
Fucking behave, bub.
here we go.
Mulligan.
Very good. Very good. You succeed.
Fish, I owe you. I owe you.
Fish
The
bailing
vapors.
that ass out. The lot of
I've
you,
got the vapors for this.
the lot of you lose 10% of your max health. The Blue Duke is looking weak. He is entering a state of which he can no longer offer his full available 15. He's offering 10% chance of success moving forward.
Any chance I can go ahead and slip him a couple potions?
He's got his own, but at this point you've been doing such battle, you probably don't even have a backpack. What potions do you have, you know?
Oh, shit.
I love it. Second luck reroll coming in from Anonymous. Thank you so much, Anonymous.
I just got a couple cure moderates, and, well, you know, since they're not doing much good in my borrowed backpack, I'll just go ahead and use those to bolster me up a little bit.
You're not really going to have time. That's part of the thing about this battle, is there's not really time for you to pull them out of your bag and then start rifling, you know, through them one by one. Unfortunately, they never really end until you cut through the last swath. When it's done, you will be able to start taking potions. What is your percentage of health at right now, Jacob? I'm curious.
Well, currently I'm at 94 out of 133, so...
What? Give me percents. How much? You've lost 20%? 30%?
30%.
Okay, that's what I needed to know. When you reach 40%, you will lose a 5% bonus, okay?
Okay.
40% lost, excuse me, I have to redefine that. Okay. Ulhime.
Shah. So he's running off with the smoking, writhing child right now?
Yes. You're literally taking what he believes is his daughter, and you are... I mean, you're deteriorating her down to a molecular level. You're just killing her.
Good. Good.
Good,
He's running,
good. Yeah. Ulhime's not a bad guy at all.
This is the law that I bring. The law of my righteousness and not yours.
Okay, sure.
This Cort... No, I'm just kidding. That's not nice. I'm gonna... Seeing as he is reacting very unusually, as he starts running, feeling more divine in this hand, in the left hand, and arcane in the right, I'm going to point my skeletal finger at him. I'm going to cast a spell magic on him, hopefully trying to target the effect of possibly a charm person.
Sure. Let's go ahead and give me a save level.
Well, I have to do a d20 plus my caster level against the DC of whatever thing.
He has spell resist. You want to spell resist?
Give me a second. I need to see if there's no spell resistance to this.
No, you have to overcome, and in order for
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have us. It doesn't
spell ends as if its duration has expired. Some spells, as detailed in their descriptions, can't be defeated by dispel magic. Dispel magic can dispel but not counter spell-like effects, just as it does spells. The effects of a spell with an instantaneous duration can't be dispelled. Okay, sure. So this is sort of what happens. I'll need a perception from you. Even with that, you're able to see that the moment that you cast Dispel Magic from this gnarled, bizarre finger that you have, it seems to have some effect over him, but it doesn't stop him. He continues running, clutching onto the child. You do notice that something falls from his person. Something brass or golden, it seems to drop away from his wrist. It hits the earth, and it seems to almost have like a small explosion. Not quite like a combustion, but the moment that it hits, you see metal links begin to fly in all directions. Do you chase? Do you make chase?
Yeah, I'm gonna chase him because I'm more concerned for him than... Yeah, so, yeah, I'll do that.
Sure. He runs out of the back of the temple. With that, you follow him. He's positioned himself against the rear wall. Basalt between him and his child, and you. He has his arms up against the wall, and he asks, "Please! Please don't harm my child! She's my daughter! Please don't! She's all I have left!"
You lost her long ago. And with his divine hand, does it again.
Okay.
Channel pause it.
Give me a save, Ronald. You take half. Those forces are downed. Yikers. Okay. Perfect. And with that, you see this plume of ash and smoke erupt from behind him as his body compresses flat against the wall. And you just hear him scream out, "No!" as you hear this child's scream just emit this shrill tremolo from behind him. He turns immediately, and there's this almost shadow that's been painted onto his back from her end, her demise. And he leans into the ashes. You see him turn and just lets them fall through his fingertips. Tears run down his face. He clenches his fists. And then we move to the next round.
Oh, can I say something before we end?
Sure.
As he does that, I just look down at him with just zero empathy for what happened. Just tell him, gather your men, people are dying. And I fucking start walking out.
Okay.
Mari taught me how to be cold. Because you are no longer the father.
Oh, man.
Take some ashes, rub it into my teeth. Come on, nothing like a good crusade, am I right, friend?
Ronald?
What's up?
I'm gonna
That
end
alignment
you.
shift. That alignment shift has to come.
It's coming!
It's on its way, man.
You're on your way, lad!
Get a little spoon. I'm gonna get a little spoon. I'm all, keeps you alive, you know what I mean?
I just imagine you take the ashes and paint eye black on. Time for war, boys.
I've been awakened.
I am untethered and my rage knows no bounds.
I'm just
Basically.
picturing him pulling a Tony Montana. You know, just coming out with ashes
just
spread out like cocaine.
Just
Like, say hello to my little friend.
I'm legitimately worried for the town. This looks rough.
Are you sure? Or are you saying that because like 80% of the guard has been eradicated by vampire goblins?
Rahk,
Yep.
give me a 25% range that you want.
Fucking apparently 1 to 25 since I can't roll higher than that.
You got it.
You're being diabered, my dude. Oh no.
Okay.
God damn it.
Forces do not arrive to aid you.
Oh no. Would you want
I am very tempted to. Yeah, I'm gonna reroll that. We have 2. I'm gonna throw a reroll at that one.
Okay. Same range?
Same range, 1 to 25.
You guys technically have 2 luck rerolls for the record.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh, 1 off! Are you serious?
Damn it.
Can we get some reinforcements?
Wow.
That is some shit. No, the
I will.
reinforcements see what's going on and they're like, no,
Then
no.
they double
later.
back
Yeah,
and they're like,
they're
"Fuck it,
running.
we have to."
They're charging in like, no, to the hell no. No, 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 no.
Well, actually, no, we're getting all of our guards. They're running, but they're trying to like do this for the camera, and they're doing that Baywatch run off in the distance. So they're like moving at like 3 feet per round. Just,
Yeah.
like, dun, 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 dun.
They're fucking, for the first time, they're Homer walking into the bush, just
Disappearing into the buildings.
perfect. All right, friendos.
It's okay. Bonesaw is still ready.
Yeah, bonesaw ready. Fucking Rahk over here, going full berserker. That's his battle cry in combat. Would you like to fucking fuck? Like bringing the hammer down every time. All right, bonesaw.
Cream of the crop. Cream.
Oh, it rises to the top. Oh, yeah.
Like every time, man. I love it. It's perfect. So, back over to you. At the end of your round, you'll be joined by 10 allies. Roving bands.
We'll
Friendo.
get some friends.
Your chances of success have dwindled a substantial amount.
What?
You're right about that.
What? They don't have
But this
vampire
thing is
goblins
still a
anymore.
It's 25.
So they have what? 2 kids,
Are
3 hags, and a bear. Right?
correct.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Bub.
Yeah.
Are our chances of success going to be affected at all if I declare power attack for this round?
Boom.
Sure, I'll grant you a 5%.
Sure, I'll take it.
It's gonna come at a
can I give
5%.
him friendly advice on how to hit things? Because I actually have that trait.
Every round that you declare power attack, you will lose. Things are gonna happen, okay?
That's fine.
Because you're essentially fighting recklessly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's going to take you up to 35. With their chances of success is the remainder. You have a 35% chance of success.
Are you calling this one or am I? My roll's been real shitty tonight, so I trust you.
We'll go low. Because it was so close last time, it can only be worse. So what's the percentage again? 35?
Yep.
So 1 to 35.
I'm
Or
going to
1
do you a favor
36.
here, okay? The favor is this. That despite what you call Cort, if you decide to use your luck rerolls here, Rahk will be able to allow his luck rerolls, or whatever remains, as well. Because there is allayed down to 2 of you, the tremendous loss effect is just that. It's tremendous. 35% range, Cort. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna go low.
So 1 to 35.
Yep.
Here we go.
It's Christmas, boys. Never
Let's
mind.
re-roll that.
70.
Yep.
All right.
Same
It's
numbers,
Hanukkah.
different dice.
12.
That works.
That's in that range.
That'll work.
Mazel tov.
That'll
in
do.
that
Pink.
range.
That'll do.
Well done. Well done. This is like
Always right.
rises to the top. Oh yeah. Yeah, every time. Every time. Clutch reroll coming in hot. All right. This time, you're able to remove a single of the hags. Semelpa dies. Cort, you muster the strength that you didn't know that you had. A blade thrust through. However, because it's still so adversely against you, as you drive the blade forward, you thread Semelpa to the lower thigh of the dire bear, and you drop your blade. The bear lets out a roar before barreling back down upon Rahk. Cort, because you succeeded, take 10%. Rahk, because you power attacked, take 15%. If you had failed this round, you would have lost 25% instead. It's off of max, not off of current total. Hags have a heart? Yeah, and he's using Heart Seeker. Guess what you cleave through, my guy? Aside from a bear's thigh, right through the heart of the hag.
So what all in total did they lose?
They lost Semelpa, one of the hags, and that's it. It is a bear, 2 hags, and a child. But as the fray continues, 1 more child returns, and you guys get 10 guards.
That's good. And my sword's now lodged into the bear thigh.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna pull that out next round, but that'll happen when that happens.
Ulhime, where do you go?
Heading to okay. We got out of there. Across the street to the mayor. To the
Okay,
front
you're actually
main
not that far from Jakob.
Yeah, it's like legit, like just across the street.
Perfect. Do you make your way over to him? Sure. When you make
I'm
your
not
way
sure if he's
over,
there, but, yeah.
when you make your way over to Jakob, at least the sounds of the fighting as your round has ended, you'll arrive with him, and you'll see that it's Dugobras, it's the mayor himself, it's the Blue Duke, and Jakob. The rest of the men are defending what remains of the mayor's manor.
Are they all fighting? They're all fighting right now, or they're...
No, they're literally in any opposing forces that seem to come through. Their focus is on that, entirely on that.
Okay. I'll make my way over to the mayor. Like as I'm like running through, I'll do another channel positive energy and just like clear away like a 30-foot like radius so I can get through.
You guys have lost
so you're
so
rejoining.
many men.
Too many.
Yikes. Yeah, the guard is nearly finished. No dead players yet, but they're on
To
their
be
way.
fair, I did pretty well holding our numbers. I think I only had one catastrophic loss.
Ulhime, do you say anything to the mayor or to Jakob about the mayor?
Not to Jakob. As I get to the mayor, I walk up to him and just directly look at like I look and point at him. Are you the cause of this?
Jakob, do you say anything?
I'm keeping it like a low whisper. I'm not saying it out loud.
Oh, okay. So you're based. Are you? How close are you? Give me a range.
Like
That close? Sure. He
I'll
leans
just,
to
like,
you.
walk up and, like, yeah.
He leans to you. I'm fighting for my town, dear boy. Now back in line. We have civilians to save.
I'm here for the people, but I don't take orders from you. And then, as that happens, that's when I'll cast the channel positive energy, just fucking Thanos wave another.
Sure. You manage to hit a series of the bodies around you, and they just immediately blanket the area in falling ash and dust. Jakob, it's literally raining ash around you. Corpses of goblins. He paints his teeth with their... I don't know. Their ash, apparently.
Take a small spoon.
He's
gather
disgusting.
it.
He's a fucking animal. Ulhime has truly lost his way.
They're undead, but they keep me so alive.
I hate you. In game and in real life. I don't even know why I continue to do this.
Rocks fall. Ulhime's gone.
Take one
What
of the
about
worms, crush it, put it in my teeth, and then just go.
Do you continue to move? Or do you stay and
yes,
you snort the undead?
So once I clear that wave, and essentially help them alleviate some of the pressure that they're getting right now, I'll start making my way outward towards the center to start going towards where the fire was, and then kind of getting the
Perceptions,
last corner.
please. The three of you, or the two of you, perceptions. Oof, Ulhime, you might actually be able to see this. Especially... Wow, actually. You guys might both be able to see... No, Jakob won't. Ulhime, you could, if you wanted to risk it and blow one of your rerolls.
Jakob might, because he's an ally. He gets a +3.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Jakob, even or odd in your favor?
Even.
It's
I'll
odd.
reroll one of my...
Of course.
You'll use one of your rerolls? Okay. That's what you needed,
41.
kid. Guess what?
So,
After you said what you said to the mayor, you look along and you can see that some of your city is actually on fire.
yeah.
The southernmost half, about a sixth of it, is up in flames. Buildings, bodies alike. But as you peer past the fire, you see a dire bear. Patches of skin missing from its body. Remember, it's a bowl. Everything canters down. And as you peer across, you see a dire bear. It is at its highest point as it rears up on its back legs. It's 22 feet tall. It towers over several buildings. And who stands before it but Rahk? the recent ally, or somewhat of that. You may have you met Rahk up to this point?
No.
A half orc.
I mean, in passing.
A half
Not-
orc stands
Proper introduction.
solely alone and threat against this gigantic undead dire bear.
Then I am keeping my Invisicloak on, and I'm hauling ass to fight bear in the big blue house.
Okay. You're gonna have to pan around the city itself. That's gonna
That's
lead
fine.
Rahk, Dugobras, or excuse me, Jakob, Dugobras, Ulhime, Blue Duke, and the mayor. You're all running at the same pace. You cover 2 pies. It's gonna move you over. You're not quite near it, but you see the flames. You are now standing in the area of flame. Okay?
No problem.
Oh, okay. So, where are we headed? Because I mean, I've no idea.
So we've cleared.
I've no idea if you're trying to head across to Middle Pole Street or if we're moving south.
We're going through. So we're dropping down into looks like Lava Avenue, and we're gonna be rounding through the charred area into where Rahk and Cort.
Okay, so where you guys are right now, I'm gonna grab your tokens and I'm gonna shift you, okay?
Go ahead.
You're on a main road. You're moving down Magma. And where you are at the moment, if you cut down a road, you're gonna make it to Lava Avenue right there.
Yeah.
That's where you are.
All right. So,
It's everything right now is on fire. Before I had my turn, I'm gonna cast Shield Other on Jacob.
Okay.
cool.
Sure, that's gonna be a round. Stand top of initiative.
Do I get to do anything?
You want to cast a spell? You can cast a spell. There's no one to fight.
Well, I was going to inquire if the Duke and the Mayor were going to come with us.
Yeah, they're
Next area
running.
that-
They're running with you.
Yeah, next area that there might possibly be another knot of people to go ahead and rescue, that kind of thing.
They just
yeah.
nod, or they don't really say anything at all.
Okay, we're good.
They have no idea who you are, for the record. Not a single clue who this mysterious sylph figure arrived from or with, but you are here at this point. So, back to Rahk and Cort. 35.
Would it?
You got 10 more men, taking you to 45. Cort doesn't have a weapon, taking you back down 5, so you're at 40. Versus their threat of 10, 20, 30, 40, 65. Your success rate has gone up. A 40% chance of success.
We don't have rerolls anymore, so.
You don't?
I
I thought
still
you guys
have
both had
one.
one.
Oh, we do? Okay.
Remember, you
and
guys
I
did
think-
get 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
think
okay. I thought we only got one.
No, we had 2.
Sweet.
I guess I'm calling this one. Let's do 21 to 60.
All right, 2160 in your favor.
Ooh!
Ooh,
at that.
killing it. Killing it. Well done.
Can't bother the Bogner. Everyone knows that.
You lose 5
Damn
men, and you both... Were you power attacking again, Rahk?
Yes.
You lose 15, Cort lose 10. Cort, you've lost at least more than 40% of your health, I'm assuming.
Oh, well, significantly so.
Okay. Cort has lost more than 40% of his health, he's lost 8 of his strength, and he's lost his weapon. You no longer provide a bonus.
Can I get my weapon back?
You gonna walk up toe-to-toe with the bear?
I mean, what if it gets my sword back? He's kind of busy.
I'll allow you to take your sword back for taking 10% more damage.
Yeah, it's a deal I'm willing for.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
What are you sitting
you,
at
bear.
percent-wise? Hit the bear right in the dick.
Repeat the question.
How much life have you lost?
Significant portions. I have.
Give me a percentile.
No, I can do just that. 30% HP.
Whew. Kid, that's rough.
I'm not a whole lot better off for the record.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, we're fighting fucking face to face with big boy vampire bears.
All right. You succeed. You both took the damage. You managed to cut through more of them. You took out another one of the sisters, and you took out one of the vampire children. That leaves a single child, a single hag sister,
And a bear.
and a dire bear.
All right.
How's that bear looking? Is it pretty fucked up at this point?
I don't want to tell you what its hit points are, because
Do we
you'll
have
be
our friends?
disgusted. You'll be just fucking disgusted.
Do we still have our friends?
They're on their way.
No, you
No.
lost 5 of them. 5 of your men went down.
Okay, so we still have 5 friends. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 5 friends, us 2, versus hag, child, bear. Got it.
Hey, y'all that are rocking down to Lava Avenue, you should, pick up the pace a little bit.
We better rock on to Lava Avenue. You going down to what
take
looks
it
like... You take it
2
higher?
streets higher.
Take it 2 streets higher, that's right. We're going to shift you to just internal Knot Street. This is where you find your next threat. It is 80 goblins. We have Jakob, Ulhime, the Mayor, Dugabras, and the Blue Duke. Now they have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds of suckling down freedom juice. They've been feeding. They're more than sated. Their abilities have grown. They're going to get a circumstantial bonus. Enough so, due to the sheer mass, that it's down to a 50-50. Jakob Ulhime. 50-50 on tremendous loss.
What do you say, 20 to 70?
Yeah, sure, Cole.
How many luck rerolls do you guys have?
I have 1 left. And I think he has 1 left, too.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
20 to 70 in your favor. 14.
We're gonna take that reroll.
I figured you might. Same, 20 to 70?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident on the 20 to 70.
Okay. Very good. You're out of luck rerolls.
For me. Yeah, he has 1 more.
Correct. Each of you will take 10% health loss.
And that puts me at the 40.
Okay. You will lose 5% of your bonus. Ulhime, what are you looking like right now? Just 10% down?
No, more than that. I've had to take damage from channel positive energy for the 2 charges.
Okay.
And then from the very beginning, I also took another hit because I cleared the portion that just came over the wall.
Sure. Okay, so give me
Yeah. So it wasn't a lot. It was like 30 HP, but
give me your total.
see.
Yeah, give me your total percent, please. It did roll off the 80. I saw that too. I would have fucking laughed.
I'm at 83 out of 151.
So you're below 40%. You will offer 5% less.
54. I'm 54%.
Okay. You will offer 5% less. So your success rate is going to drop in the next row. But the 5 of you are able to run through the goblins. 80 down.
Does healing us or the group, does that do anything?
The amount that they're losing versus what you can heal, what do you have and what do you offer?
Well, for the group, I can give them my last 2 channel positive energy while we're running.
You can use both.
Well, my last one.
Okay, go ahead. Go for it. And it will... You don't have to roll it. It's nothing like that. You're just going to flat add 10% of your health back.
Okay, so then there's...
So that's going to put you at 64%, meaning you will get your 5% back. And Jacob, does that put you back under the threshold of 40% loss?
How much did we get back?
10%.
Oh god, yeah. That puts me
Okay.
back at 30%.
All right, so you'll remain. You guys are actually the domineering force of the town at this point. At least that have made themselves known.
Yeah, we're the domineering force that, you know, is known. I think only one character knows who the dragon is. Because it sure as shit ain't Jacob.
Things are about to get really bad, though. You moved in
fun.
to your force there. In the next round.
I was gonna ask, do any of our spells offset any of, like, the DCs or anything like that?
Not really. Like, it's just sheer mass. You're essentially just trying to roll through the numbers. In combat, like, you have to effectively stop dealing with the individual events and deal more with, unless you have like mass bull strength. That would be something that you could cast that would offer a bonus to you for percent wise.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. I was hoping to get a little bit more usage out of that firewall.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy, this is so good, right?
Yep, something like that.
For us.
Something like that. It's about to get a little hairy. In the round, they continue. They cut the swaths of Lantern Street, and they move down. They move down to Crater Lake, propelling you forward. Moving in to Low Wand, you encounter your next swath of men. For those of you that are down there, it's here. 50%. Jakob, Ulhime.
40 to 90. $48. Good call. Good call. Lose 10%. And that puts me back down under the 40.
I figured it would.
Well, wait, he would only take 5 because of shield ally, right? I would take
No.
half of that damage. No?
Then, if that's the case, then that's going to take you down 15%, as opposed to him taking the 10.
That's fine.
Okay, you lose 15. Jacob, you lose 5.
Oh, so I'm still over 40. Ooh.
Just barely.
Just
barely.
barely.
Rahk, Cort, nobody comes to your aid. Rahk, you offer your full bonus of 20. Do you power attack?
I'm tempted, but I also really don't want to take a bunch more damage. So
Are there negatives for drinking health potions right now?
You can't drink a health potion. If you do, they're just going to get a free round of damage on you.
So we've got a hag, a child, and the bear.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
For now.
That's it. 30 against our, 20?
Fuck it, I'm throwing another power attack in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be 25 from you. Cort is offering
10 from me.
5.
No, I
You
got
power
my sword
attack?
back, didn't I?
Yeah, that's the problem. Is you've lost so much health. You lost your sword. You lost your strength. Your 15 bonus was nickel and dimed 5 down. You get your sword back. You offer 5.
No. Okay.
Wait, Rahk, are you under 40%?
I believe I am now, as of this round.
You're only at 20 then.
Okay.
So 20 and 5. So you have a 25% chance of success versus their
30.
25, 35, 45. So you get another 40% range. You're pretty much dropping the numbers equivalently so and dropping their strength. Who's calling
Gonna
it?
make this call.
Let's go low, because that's how the dice treat us today.
Okay.
Let's re-roll.
That's your last roll?
Yep.
I've got one more after him.
Okay. Do you call low again?
Yep.
Not low.
All right, well,
Yep, throwing another reroll.
Got it. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Oh my god.
I thought it was about to be 70 and my heart dropped.
What the fuck?
Cool, so now we only lose some of our body.
Now we don't die immediately.
Yeah.
They got the willpower. They got the Bobner on their side, dude. How do you fucking stop that?
Damn it,
Such a nerd.
Substantial success. Rahk, it didn't seem like it was feasible. But from 4 rounds of fighting the dire bear, you finally drop the beast.
We've done it.
All that remains, visibly before you, is the child and the hag.
Oh boy.
I've taken 15 for this round, or what?
Yes,
Can I take 10?
correct.
Okay.
Do you continue moving? Jakob and Ulhime.
Ulhime,
Yes.
what do you think? Should we teleport over, or...
If you can teleport us, then let's go.
Yeah. Okay, let's teleport over.
Oh, shit. Neat.
Little kids like, this can't get any worse. And I'm like, bring me Thanos.
Can I, like, teleport us, like, 15 feet over the vampire child so that Ulhime can just be, you know, Ulhime, you know, just... Oh! Bam!
Superhero landing on a child.
Not like this.
Just a super donkey punch. Right in the back of the head.
It's gonna get vaporized.
Rahk and Cort. Cort's offering the 5. Rahk, you're offering... are you still power attacking every round?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so then it's... Okay. And this is where things get a little fucky.
This is where Sniper and Rob come and kill me and Will.
This is the beefiest part of combat. As they teleport in to the middle of the fray, the vampire child, the hag, they begin to back out.
No.
But as
I know they
the
do.
7 of you move to swarm around them, the environment shifts.
Oh no.
It changes. And the remaining goblin forces begin to wave in. It is the 7 of you versus a vampire child, a hag, and the remaining bloated forces of 200 goblins.
God fucking damn it.
Then it is an
Yeah.
even fight.
Jacob's gonna look at
No,
the
it's not.
stats.
Maybe
Jacob's
for
gonna-
you.
Yeah, maybe for the people who have more than fucking 10% HP.
At this point, you guys have been fighting for about 2.5 hours.
Yep.
It's a long time. Rahk has been intermittently weaving his rage so as to save and not exhaust himself permanently. Cort is dwindled down to last resources. Jakob is doing the best that he can, trying to not give up exactly who he is. The mayor seems okay, for now. Dougal Ross seems fine. But the Blue Duke
is not looking good.
is not looking good.
My skeletal arm's starting to drip, and my gauntlet's a little dinged up.
Nominally, looking
okay.
at the lot of you, each of you are suffering a penalty. At least a 5% penalty. Some of you are suffering more. Kiana joins the fray. She arrives with 20 men. As she
Be
gets
looking out
there,
on the horizon for
she
a
explains... She explains that this is the last of the guard's forces.
No way. They're gonna have to do a hell of a
Is it possible to target a single unit in this
Are
fight?
we allowed to buy war bonds for this guy?
Yeah, I was about to ask on my next round if I would be able to cast Disintegrate.
Yeah, because I wanted to do that as we teleported in. I was going to ask if I could do that.
Because like this, you can. It's not. You're focusing on individual abilities that may have minor effects. Unless you had something that was an AOE of, I don't know, 200 feet, sort of like your glitter dust. Not really going to have a tremendous amount of effect. Sure, you might take out a swath, but as you cast, they're going to drag your ass down and suckle you in the least attractive of ways. So by all means, let them do it. Let them feast upon you like a freshly birthed batch of puppies and you're their mom. As it stands, the army has a success rate of 135%.
God damn.
Your success rate is 135%.
Hey.
Straight up 50-50 again.
It's straight up 50-50.
I can
I'm
burn
not
a
calling it.
40-foot area of them. I don't know if that'll do anything.
Can you blare your subwoofer healing for us, please?
No.
Are the goblins stacked like 3 high, like Vincent Adult Man style?
Yeah,
Just children stacked on top of each other.
Some of them are standing on top of each other and have trench coats. And just have
Like, well, because I'm
arms
saying I do
down.
have an AOE ability, but I'm saying would that affect it?
Not really, no.
So nothing would affect it if I like put up a firewall between us and them before we clash.
You could try.
Or
You want to take that shot? Because you're going to skewer your vision. You have no idea where they'll come from that point, because flame is blocking. It's a literal wall of fire.
good point. Good point.
Plus, you would probably recall the last time you did that. Your men became
True.
a pinch point.
Well, then I'll stick with I'll go ahead and do the one thing that has worked for me so far. Pocket sand. Just glitter dust them.
So who's
Not around
taking?
us, right?
Sure, that's good. You will eliminate their ability to hide.
I'll
50%
Better
range.
with-
Who's calling it?
Not me. Don't put that bad juju on me.
All right.
Do it. It's up to
Who's
you
got
guys.
luck rerolls left?
Not me.
Ronald.
Ronald has one.
Ronald has a luck reroll. Unless the subs suddenly want to give us that one reroll to give us 3 rerolls. Well, 4 actually, on top of Ronald's extra one.
Hey,
But
I'll go
otherwise,
ahead and do
Ronald's-
it again. I've been running lucky this game, which
All right,
means now I
Jacob,
am
50%
unlucky.
range.
30% range. Let's go 20 to 70.
Oh boy.
16.
See, guys, it just keeps coming up that close.
Ulhime, do you allow your luck reroll?
yeah.
Okay. 20 to 70 again?
Yeah, same range.
2170.
Oh my god.
29.
Stop my emotions. I can't handle it.
Christy's gifting 5 subs.
Okay. We have 4 more rerolls for the oncoming death of our characters. We got this. Thank you, Christy. Dear God, I hate this.
You cut through a mass of them. Many of them dead.
100 of them?
I need a 40% range that you don't want, Jacob.
40% range that I do not want.
Yes.
1 to 20, 80 to 100.
Okay. I need a 30% range Rahk doesn't want.
31 to 60.
20% range Ulhime.
1 to 20.
And a 10 Cort.
Let's go 90 and up. Ooh,
Close.
that's
Very,
too close. I don't like
very
that.
close. 10 of your men fall in combat. So does the Blue Duke.
Oh! Fuck.
No.
As his
Okay.
body falls, The pendant drops from his amulet, and his body is revealed as an ogre mage.
Yeah, it's awkward.
The panicked and remaining men, not sure what to do since their leader has just dropped, they flee from combat.
Shit.
Pussies.
Should have used that reroll, Rahk. Should have used it.
No way to diplomacy to try and save that remaining force or anything?
We're in the middle of a fight.
I know, I'm saying, but I mean...
You're just like,
I haven't
don't
done
die!
I'm just saying, like, we have, like, mass combat. I don't know the rules for it.
Sure.
I mean,
That's why this, like I said, going in, this is gonna be messy. You're gonna have things that you wished, but that's why this episode is named Damage Control. This episode is all about loss and how you can mitigate those losses and rise up from beyond. You're gonna have lots of loss. It's gonna look really, really bad for the town, probably for a while.
I know what you're talking about. They've only lost about 90% of their guard force and then lost the head of it. Or the head of the military institute that was within here.
Well, the half-orcs.
Yeah.
You have a
And all the
100%
humans.
chance of winning versus their 70% chance of winning.
Got
So I'm going to give you a
30 on the
bonus.
side.
You have 65% chance of winning.
Alright.
So who's claiming it?
I've been calling them all night. Somebody else can step up.
I'll take it.
I don't know about you, Rahk.
Look, I don't know about me either, but I'm taking the shot.
Okay,
We all have
okay.
luck rerolls at this point. If we need them, we'll use them.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Alright, what are you calling?
I'm gonna call... It's a 35% chance that we don't want.
Correct.
Let's go... 66 to 100.
Ooh.
Not bad. Rahk, you gotta be just barely on life at this point.
Correct. Am I taking 15
Yes.
again?
The rest of you will take
yeah,
10%.
I'm looking pretty rough at this point.
How's everybody else looking?
Not healthy.
Not great, but not terrible.
Cort, what are you looking like
Very
right now?
terrible for me.
What are you looking like?
May or may not be at 10%.
Okay.
For frame of reference, Rahk is at 6% HP right now.
Yeah, I'm at out of a total of 160, I'm at 16. So I am that solid 10% right now.
Boy,
Okay.
you guys have been just soaking damage.
Rahk.
Yeah, well, you guys were doing a fucking run around, let's frolic in the fucking town. We were dying.
Rahk, Cort.
Yep.
Do you flee from combat?
Hell no.
You will take damage.
Yeah, duh.
Rahk will take 15% damage. Minimum, he's taking 10%.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta stay and fight. Oh, shit, man.
It was nice having him while he lasted.
It's rough, but I kinda gotta.
You know, unless we had some kind of medical assist.
Do you take... do you remove your power attack?
Yeah, I'm taking the power attack off.
Okay, so you lose 10%. What's 10% of your health, I'm curious?
10% of my health when raging is 20.
And you're at 6%, so that's 12.
Correct.
So you won't immediately die, but you'll be pretty
I am
damn
unconscious.
close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will be.
I will also be unconscious after the next attack.
I need a will save from Rahk.
Yep. Should I reroll that? I should probably reroll that.
You want to reroll that?
I'm gonna reroll that.
Okay, alright.
You motherfucker.
From
God
the 18
damn
to
it.
5. That's spicy.
Alright, hit me with it.
You're dominated.
Oh no.
The last
But I'm
6%.
unconscious.
No, it's the round. In the
Yeah, I
round,
know.
you're
I know.
dominate. So you're gonna turn.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, Christy has given it.
Oh.
Is that in time for me to throw another one?
Yeah, it is.
Throw bones.
Oh my god! It was meant to happen!
Welcome to my life!
Can one of us offer the reroll here?
No, not in this.
No.
This is an individual as opposed to. a
I know.
mechanic.
I was just hoping.
Well, now you know how it felt to play Jared.
Can't really like
Just by a
do a
can.
whole lot with that, but you know, the thought's there.
I'm just hoping that I don't pull a Klaus. Yeah, just try not cutting anybody in half.
You know
So
that's
you
not
have-
gonna work. The fucking barbarian.
Kiana, Cort, you're seeing it through.
Yeah, I have no other time to fight for at this point.
Dugobras and the mayor is seeing it through. Your men are fucking.
Pussies.
They're fucking almost gone.
Fucking scream that at them while they're
So we
running
got-
away.
Well, she brought 40. We lost.
She brought 20. She only brought 20.
Yeah, it was 20.
Oh, okay.
Your chances of success have dropped to 70%, while their chances of success have gone to 65%. Rahk, you're dominated and commanded to attack. I will not make you power attack unless you think that's within your character's wheelhouse.
Likely not. Despite being dominated, I would try my best to resist.
Okay. For fairness' sake, knowing that you're going to go down here, I'm going to give this a flat 50-50 since your forces are down to a mitigated 5%. This is fairly even. You've lost the Blue Duke. Rahk has temporarily been shifted sides. Christy did the last reroll again? Like another 5?
Yeah, she did.
Another 5?
Mm-hmm.
Wow!
I think anyway. Yeah.
She did.
Jesus. Okay.
I'll be using those for my stabilized rolls.
Yeah. Oh, that's fucking good. So that's all 5 luck rolls. Well done. That's kick-ass. Thank you so much, Christy. 50-50. Who's calling it?
I'll do it.
All right.
Let's go.
2170?
No, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it 40 to 90.
4190.
4190.
In your favor?
Yep.
4190 in your favor.
Ooh-wee.
You got it. Yeah. Rahk, you will fall unconscious. And combat will come to a simmering end. Combat drops. The goblins are no more.
Neither's half the town or the guards. Or anyone we care about. We did it.
So, we ran a little late. That's okay. Rahk, you don't need to worry about stabilizing in this sense. You've got access to the others. They'll stabilize you, or they will at least cut off your bleeding.
You better heal me quick, because
I'll
exiting
heal
rage
him with
loses a bunch of HP.
pure critical.
You got it.
By burning one of my.
We had no player deaths. Rahk nearly died. Cort nearly died.
We did lose the Blue Duke.
Blue Duke did die. The mayor took some damage. Kiana took some damage. Jared Skellering is missing. And I'm going to go ahead and show you here the damage on your
Shasha
city.
was also pretty chill. She's okay.
Do you want to see the effects of what happened here?
You might as well.
Sure.
Probably should.
Kirsty might stab you if you don't.
It's not a 100% clear in each area, okay? It's not like a video game. So I'm going to go ahead and shift this to the primary screen. If you're watching stream, make sure you've pulled stream up if you're a player. If you've not, go to that now. And I'll show you what it's going to look like. You're going to see heaps of numbers, mind you, on both sides. But I'll show you what it looks like.
Feel 30 back.
Everything that's colored in suffered goblin attack.
Yike.
Everything that is clear was saved.
I can see the area where me and Will saved. Hell yeah.
I can also see the area where we held them back at the guardhouse.
Yeah, that's...
That was pretty crucial.
You guys held them, whoops, right there. That was your spot, right there. If you had not, they would have continued through, and they were the most massive force. It would have been, well, awful, to say the least. Now, there are some people inside of the city that were protected inside of their homes. Not all of the homes were destroyed. In fact, there is a minimal amount of homes that were destroyed. It's the people that were unable to defend themselves. They didn't have proper windows or doors or anything that would have prevented them from entering into homes. It is the roving guards, the guards on the wall. All that remains of the entire guard force is 15 men.
Yikes. And Kiana.
Yes. There are 15 men, of which 10 of them just deserted.
Yep.
You have five.
Yep.
5 guards remain in the town. And Kiana.
Hey, guess who's getting a promotion? We just had some spots open up in upper management.
I'm going to take a week to figure out exactly the threats upon this city. I need to figure out exactly how many people survived and what was lost. The next session is primarily going to be about the events that follow this massacre, this full-on attack. You're not wrong, Cort. Courier. You're not wrong. Cort is in a position. It's gonna be, it's gonna be bad, but you're going to find out many things as well. So be prepared for it. This is damage control. You did the best you could with what you had, and this is where I end tonight's session.
Overall, I think we did pretty darn good.
Time for a peasant revolt. Yep, all 15 of them.
With their pitchforks.
Yes. It was messy. Thank you, Lone. Lone says it was so cool. Well done on how you set this up. It was messy, and it was done in such a way that tried to promote favor when they had favor, and promoted loss often. There was never a clean win in this, and that is the point that I really wanted to hammer across, is that this was dramatic loss across the board.
I
Jakob,
want our numbers to be known to the fucking people of the city.
if you had misrolled that 10%, the Blue Duke would have died immediately. You were like 5 away from the Blue Duke dying. If Cort would have rolled into that 10%, which he was 6 away from rolling into, someone else would have died, and it would have came down to a dice roll. And it may have very well been a player.
Me or Will, probably.
But it was close. It was close calls all the way around. However,
I will mount that bear's head outside of the bathhouse, and dear God, anyone who steps near that bathhouse can fucking eat it.
don't worry.
Wait, where was the bathhouse on the map?
You can make it the door. All right, the open wall that is the door. It can just be a gigantic
They're gonna have to. They have
mouth.
to step through the bear head.
Yeah.
If they want to fucking approach. Then they will come in, they will bow down, they will kiss our feet, and then they will clean up the blood.
That would actually make a pretty awesome door.
There's a door now at the Sniper Goat. Don't worry, it's always open though because it's a mouth.
Yep.
Dang, we're all
Perfect.
gonna be so mad.
Y'all can eat a bag of dicks.
But
I will say that there were some things that
was there a
weren't.
bathhouse in the danger zone.
Let's see. Where is the bathhouse? The bathhouse.
I think it is.
Actually, no. The bathhouse was
Safe?
protected. It was
Awesome.
just inside of the row of protection, and it was protected
Hell yeah.
by Sasha.
Nice.
Nice.
What notable places did we lose to the
You won't
city?
know until next week.
Okay.
There were many vocations lost in this city.
That's what I
And-
figured was hoping Keegan's okay.
This is where we see an uprise in NPC characters. There's some things that I feel like needs to be stated. We have lost a tremendous amount of vocational work inside of Cauldron. Blacksmiths, tanners, cobblers, miners, all of
the two tanks
they're
in the
gone.
danger zone?
They're let's find out.
I think so.
I think you're
It's
right.
just out of it, I think.
The tip tankard is safe.
Whew.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Griffin, he doesn't have to hate us any more than he already does.
He's all, what's all the ruckus going on? He's all.
I will say that the tip tankard is
Walked outside. Oh
safe.
God, my other son.
I will let you know right now that
What I don't care about.
this is largely because of inactivity on the topic of vampirism very early on. And I'm not going to give anything away other than this was a personal vendetta.
Oh boy.
It was a vendetta against the Flurry for
Oh boy.
killing their pet camel.
Fuck those kids.
Wait, how? Weren't they vampires after the camel became a vampire?
Yeah.
How was he their pet?
Remember, the camel became Grimgrin and started converting the children over. So the
I-
children were vampires.
I very well remember this. This is why I'm saying.
He's seeing as the camel should have had them as pets, not the other way around.
So when you wait,
Grimgrin wasn't
You're
exactly...
saying-
It's not that he was initially an intelligent creature, but the children
This is
were.
true.
So they treated... It was more like a family at that point. But they've been conspiring the last 6 months to attack specifically the Flurry and everyone associated with it. So they've been
Well, now their
spying.
heads are on the floor.
They've been watching. They've been watching everyone.
the only person left was Jared, though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And
he
Jared's nowhere to be
is
seen.
dead,
Jared's missing.
most likely. Okay. But I mean, when you're saying inactivity, I mean, is it because I didn't tell him soon enough? Or
No,
because-
that's not
I
the
mean,
case.
I brought it
It's
up.
literally, it's the group's decision, right? You were presented with a series of problems, and in those series of problems, one of them had much heavier weight than the other to deal with. 6 children that were vampires were not nearly as much of a threat as a demonic invasion from the abyss. This was this is the cost, right? This is in a real-time sense. Inactivity on one project essentially causes uprise. It's not like it was some kind of force that you guys couldn't have handled, but because there were other pressing matters, you were forced to leave this one to the wayside. That's the one thing that kind of bothers me about most tabletop games, where a villain is like, I'll get you later, and then he doesn't do anything for 6 months. And then he comes back, he's like, I'm healthy now, and this is my new sword, because lazy writing. And that's it. That's it. But it's true, opportunity cost is something video games don't emphasize, but tabletop RPGs should. And that's something that I wanted to sort of drive home. This was a threat that was brought to you, and it became more of a forefront when you realized after descending into the fortress below that it was happening for a reason.
How many goblins did we kill?
950.
950.
950 goblins.
So 950 goblins, 6 goblin children, 3 hags, and 2 dire bears?
Not goblin children, vampire children.
Vampire children, my bad.
And I think it's 1 dire bear.
Only 1 dire bear? Okay.
There was another threat on the field that you didn't get to see.
Because
But
the dragon.
there was somebody else that you didn't get to see.
Thelsa.
Mr. Doorknob.
That's right, Thelsa.
Oh, yeah, that too.
You did not see Thelsa the entire time. And there's a reason. Because
Yeah.
Thelsa had her own fight.
Yeah, bitch ran.
Oh, I'm guessing she killed Fables.
No. It's not immediately what you
Stabbed her
think.
right in the face.
There was something that was said at the end of last session that only few people got. But Thelsa had her own fight with another beast. A beast that is more threatening than almost most of this army.
It was the thing she had to do for Sasha, right?
Mm-mm.
No.
It's okay. We will reveal that next time. But until then, we're going to get out of here, guys. I love your faces. We'll see you next week with Shackled City 162. Peace. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other. Have a good one. Peace. Peace, peace, peace.